Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into today's video. So in today's video, I will be showing you my ways of shaping nail tips with 4 different shapes that we will be doing. We will be covering the tapered square, coffin, stiletto, and almond in today's video. So getting right into it, I am taking my Tammy Taylor pill and stick file, and here I'm just showing you that you will be tapering in the the side walls just a little bit. So hold your file at like a 45-degree angle just so you can slightly taper it in. I know that the tapered square shape and the coffin shape can be, identified almost as the same to some people, but in my opinion, it's not. You just slightly taper in the square sides a little bit, and then for a coffin, it's more narrow at the free edge. So you will see that when we will go into that shape. So here I've finished tapering the sidewalls in a little bit, and now I'm doing the free edge, and I'm just showing you that I kind of wanted it more tapered in a little bit. It was still more on the square side for my liking, so I'm just tapering it in just a little bit, which is absolutely fine. You can taper it in how much you'd like, but not too much, because like I said, that'll be more considered a coffin shape. So here I'm showing you the difference between the tapered square, which is on the pinky, and the regular square that was on the ring finger. Next, getting into the coffin shape, I will be taking these straight edge nail clippers and just clipping off a little bit off the sidewalls just to help with the filing, so that way you're not doing too much and just doing too much for your wrist. This helps a lot. You don't absolutely have to do this step with the clippers. You can do all filing, but I recommend doing this just because it cuts down time. And like I said, the filing, it won't be so hard on your wrist. So after clipping off the sidewalls, as much as I like, now I'll be taking my file and tapering those in to give it more of that coffin look. Like I said, a coffin shape is more narrowed at the tip compared to the tapered square, so you'll see that once I finish tapering in the sides. So here I will be showing you the difference now. The pinky is the tapered square and the ring finger right here is the coffin. So you can kind of see the difference here. So guys, I won't lie, I've never done a stiletto nail tip before doing this tutorial. So this is my first time actually doing it. So again, I'm taking that straight edge nail clipper and clipping off the sidewalls to my liking. You can clip more, honestly, just to help out with the filing, but I only clipped this much for some reason. And what I've seen is you want to kind of imagine a line going down the middle of the nail, so that way you can pinpoint where the tip of the nail will be. And next you'll be taking that nail file and holding it more at a 45-degree angle and tapering all the sides in till you get that perfect sharp point. I won't lie, this took me a little bit because like I said, I didn't clip down a lot of the sides, which probably would have helped a lot more, but I didn't. So here I will just be filing my life away until I get that nice sharp point. You also want to keep in mind you want to keep going back and forth between the sides, so that way you're not over filing one side than the other, otherwise it will come out completely wonky looking. So just keep that in mind when doing any shape. So here you can see that the shape is finally coming together, but I did want it more pointy at the tip, so I do continue filing till I get a bit more sharp at the free edge. So here are all the shapes that we've done so far, looking like the stiletto, coffin, and tapered square. Finally, we will be getting into the almond nail shape. So again, taking those straight edge nail clippers and clipping the sidewalls of the nail. In my opinion, I'd recommend using more of the curved nail tips rather than the straight edge nail tips to help with the shape, since the sidewalls will be curved a bit more. Now, doing the same step like all the other shapes, I will be tapering it in a bit with holding my file at a 45-degree angle. And once you get to the free edge, you do want to start rounding it out to give it more of that almond shape look. So to round it out, you do want to kind of hold it out at the, like, underneath the tip to give it more of that natural rounded look. I haven't done that step yet, but when the time comes up, I'm just kind of telling you what I would do. And then you also want to just shape it up a bit more to your liking. If you want it a bit more round, you can do that, or if you want to taper and the tip a little bit more to give it more of like a pointy almond look, you can do that as well. So here I'm showing you going under the nail tip to perfect that roundness of the shape that I am going for. So here are what all the shapes are looking like. We have the almond shape, stiletto, coffin, and tapered square. Next, we will be going in with the application with acrylic, just to show you how you would kind of do the application on different shapes. So this is a little bit sped up because I have already gone over the application before. So I'm just kind of quickly doing this, like I said, and then I will be showing you as well how you would apply acrylic to different shapes. So here I took a medium-sized bead of acrylic and I applied it to the middle of the nail, and then I continued to drag it down a little bit, and then now I'm cleaning up the sidewalls and making sure my application is nice and perfected. I'm taking another medium-sized bead of acrylic and applying it right on top of that previous bead and gently blending it down. I'm making sure as well to wipe my sidewalls to keep the nice crisp shape. Again, another medium-sized bead of acrylic right on top of that other. This bead right here will start the apex. I'm just gently blending it down like previously mentioned and wiping my sidewalls to keep that nice square shape. And lastly, a small bead of acrylic just for that cuticle area, gently pushing it up with the tip of my brush and then gently blending it down. You want to work with more of a drier bead for this little section, otherwise if you have a runnier bead, it'll risk running into the cuticle area and you don't want that. So same thing as the tapered square shape with the application, you just want to apply it however you apply your acrylic, but the main thing to keep your shape is wiping those sidewalls. If you don't continue wipe the sidewalls when applying your acrylic, you will risk distorting your shape and it will not look how it should. So just a little tip there, I'm going to let the rest of this play out and then I'll pop back in when I feel like it's necessary.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. All the niggas round me, right at it died. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, right at it died. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just the one on hoodie, it's a Crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting closer. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now, I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss you. Right now, I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, right at it died. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me.
I'm outside in it.
Right outside, PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, right at it died. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Yeah.
So this is what it's looking like after we've done our acrylic application. Now I'm just taking my Tammy Taylor pill and stick file again and just crisping up the shape now. I will be using the same techniques I used in the very beginning of the video just to keep the shape. So for most of these shapes, you do want to hold your file at a 45-degree angle and taper everything in, especially when doing the sidewalls. I'm just going over the surface of the nail with my file now just to smooth everything out to give it more of a nice sleek look. I will let the rest of the filing portion play out and I'll pop back in a little bit. really do hope my tips have helped you guys with your shaping and everything. Comment down below if it has. This is pretty much the end of the video, so thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!